Well, hello there. Just finalizing some setups. No big deal. Still looking at this 86 box. I just installed the ab lib, and I am trying to see. Did I not put enter afterwards? Maybe not. I put a prompt down here, right? Prompt. PG. You want to make it, you want to keep it PG, man. That's what you want to do. Keep it to the PG. Oh, hi, Geek Gamers. What's up? Geeks. Geeks Gamers Play Fan. What you doing? How was your Saturday? Just finalizing a few things here. Let's make sure that we are using the host CD-ROM drive with our CD in it. Let's do a reboot. We've got DOS 622. I think we have our AdLib Gold sound card installed and configured, I believe. Still not giving me a return on that, but I don't guess that's a big deal. It's just annoying me. Trek CD, and let's just get a quick start to see. Star Turk. Who wants to play some Star Turk? How about we put some lights in here too? What do you think about that? I think that's a fine idea. Instead of me sitting in the dark. Boink. Now I do have the hard drive running at the native speed of a 40 gig drive, or 40 megabyte drive. What is it, 3600 RPM or something like that? Era appropriate. Let's see what this says down here. Numlock is on. Does it say the CD and or hard drive is spinning? Not that I see. Hard disk. Isn't that supposed to be spinning, going boop, 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 boop? Maybe I need to run the setup again. I think maybe I need to run the setup again. Let's do that. Now that we had the ad lib in there. Oh, you know what we haven't done though? We haven't set the high mem, and we set the high mem, but not the expanded memory. Let's look at that. Let's take a look at that. For Star Trek 25th anniversary CD-ROM running on DOS 622. Memory setup. All right. Oh, no, I should do all as well. Man, I haven't even started half myself. Welcome in. Oh, hi, it's Brian. Yeah, I'm just setting up a bunch of stuff. It's Saturday. I don't usually stream on Saturday, and I've been running around my office and doing stuff. Kara, what is up? I feel like I haven't seen you in like a 5 million years. How are you? Of course, I used to stream more on the weekends, and I haven't done that lately. It's mostly been on weekday nights. So, what is going on with you? How's it going? Do you have a good Saturday plan going on? Let me turn this guy off. That's on Twitch. All right. Like I said, I don't typically stream on Saturdays, but who knows? Maybe this will be the new thing. Garrett can confirm I've been around playing a lot of Elden Ring. Yeah. Oh, just got back from the gym. That's an excellent idea. Today is my break day. I don't exercise on Saturdays because I do all my exercising during the week so that I can take full advantage of my free time on Saturdays to get caught up on projects. Yeah, the 25th anniversary edition of the Star Trek. Look at that. Yeah, baby, look at this. Got some interplay action. I got some, I printed some stuff. It's going to be a good time. You and I met on a Saturday. Very good, geeks. That sounds right. That sounds right. I've been doing some Sundays and doing some Saturdays, trying to get everything done because there's just so much going on. As a matter of fact, here's one of the things I've been working on. There you go. Look at that. There's a 3D print bed that is right now waiting for some excitement, right? It's like, hey, won't you send me something good over here so we can print something? All right. We're going to go back to this Trek CD again, and we're going to see what we can see. Got that. I'm using the mouse without borders thing right now, and I'm not exactly thrilled with that. Let's see, C drive. We need to go to the star. Nope, it's Trek CD. I'm going to get it wrong every time. Track CD. Trick CD. There we go. Now let's run a setup. I was trying to remember about the AdLib Gold because I can hit enter here. I'm going to go with the VGA. I'm going to go with mouse and keyboard, which I have. I do want some music, and I'm going to use the AdLib. But was the AdLib capable of also doing? Was it also capable of doing the other? Was it? How did the gold work? Let's take a look real quick. I'm over on DOS Days. Never gone there. It's a pretty cool website. There it is right there. DOS Days. We have the AdLib Gold installed. Sound Blaster stuff there, right? Yeah, so AdLib did some stuff. They came back. The AdLib Gold. This is a very late one. Was actually more functional than the Creative Sound Blaster. Look at that. No voice in audio. Oh, okay. No voice in AdLib. I got you. So we would have nothing for the sound effects. Even the gold version, that's a bummer. Then maybe I need to switch over to a sound blaster then. I would have thought that it would be able to do that. I guess maybe not. Okay, let's take a look real quick. Settings, sound, AdLib Gold, RQ7, which was oh, nope, cancel that, cancel that. 7 was the default. So, okay. All right. Well, let's just see what happens when we do this though. Is it supposed to take this long? Just doesn't seem like it should take this long. I've seen it crash quicker than this. Hosts CD is what I got. That's good. Oh, CD is what I got. So we may have to back up and punt. Don't worry, we're not going to spend a lot of time with this. I was just curious about the 86Box 5.1, which was just released, and I'm trying to see what the minimum would work with. So the minimum says we can use a 386 SX, which is what I got loaded up. It didn't say anything about memory when I went ahead and put in 4 megabyte. And I added the AdLib because that was one of the minimum supports. Oh, CD. Yeah, CD. Oh, hi, Captain Kipper. But it doesn't seem to be doing anything here. That's curiouser and curiouser. We definitely have sound. Let's confirm that. I can't crash out of here. Maybe it is something wrong with my auto exec bat file because I don't know why it's not giving me a cursor return after that last entry. I thought it always did, but it's not. See how that thought it did that. Do I need to like add something? Is the echo off? Is that the problem? I should add it after the echo. Maybe I should add it before the echo. Let's go to the AdLib and confirm that AdLib is working, and I believe it was. Let's see, we can do a test. So let's do a test. Oh, what did I do? Test. Oh, extension ext. Okay, I'm hearing some sound, very low and a little choppy. But I think that can also be part of. Let's see, sound. I think you can. Oh yeah, I think this is the very minimum sound. So I usually have to do this anyway. I haven't done the new one. This percentage here should be close to 100%, and that looks okay. Boy, that is really doesn't sound right, does it? Now, I wouldn't think the 386 to have trouble there. It's there, but on the same line. All right, let's see here. Sound. Should we use the float 32? I'm trying to remember what the float 32 does. Or more accurate or faster. Let's leave the float 32 on, but go with the Yamaha FM. That makes more sense because this is a AdLib Gold, which is the Yamaha chip, right? I'm assuming that's what that is. Yamaha. Oh, I forgot to turn that down. You're welcome. Welcome into the bleeps. Captain Kipper, how's your Saturday going? I'm trying to remember what. Yeah, it says successful, but then I thought it would give a carriage return. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. So type test. Same little glitchiness, even with the Yamaha faster, less accurate. And it could be because it's 386. I don't know. I don't know. And maybe the drive, I set the drive too slow. So here's my settings here real quick. If you're tuning in later for this, this is the 86Box 5.1. If you're not familiar with that, it allows me to emulate real hardware on software. Basically virtual machines, but with very retro-centric, old school up to 1998, from 79 to 98 type hardware. So including the BIOSes and everything else. So Float 32 does prevent clipping. I thought I remember something about that. Anyway, when you choose your processor here, you choose your processor type. And I went with the 386SX because that was the minimum for the Star Trek 25th anniversary, just to see if I could go to the lowest. Then I picked the Ali Chaintech 325AX motherboard, which is fine. Usually I will go with either an Opti or an Ali. Sometimes I'll go with ISA, but not typically. When I'm doing these things, then I just got to pick my processor here with the Intel, and then I set it to a frequency of 33. Let's go to the 16 just for funsies. On a 386, you will not have to worry about the FPU. That's not relevant there. Wait states, I don't think that has anything. I'm not sure if that would make. I think the memory, I added 4, but we certainly don't need 4, but we have it. We could use a soft float FPU, like I said, but I don't think I don't think it's effective on the 386. I think that's later. Houdini 7, what's up? Our display, I went with one that I'm familiar with. This is Sing Labs ET4000. Those are ones we used to have back in the day. I messed with the Tridents, the Paradise. Those are ones that I typically had back in the day. I had plenty of these Tridents to work with. Maybe I should have went with the little. I didn't try these Sing Labs earlier ones. I don't think it matter. I think it make a big difference. So we did go with the PS2 keyboard. We went with a serial mouse because this motherboard I don't think supports PS2, or the BIOS doesn't support the PS2. I went with the sound. I went with the ISA. We went with the Float 32. We're going to turn that off, go back to the Nuke just for funsies, just to see if it's going to cause a difference. Enable game ports, surround module. Do we need that? Receive. That's all fine. That's just the defaults, and we set that up in our settings. Actually, the fact that we're hearing anything tells us all we need to know. Nothing on network, none of that. I did tell the hard drive to run at 3600 RPM. You could tell it to just go max speed if you wanted to. But I was trying to be period accurate, which was 1992, which is when this game came out, I believe. Floppies, I went with 1.44, even though we're not using them right now. A tapey didn't become an issue. I went with the 2X, and I went with the Oak CD driver, I believe. Houdini 7, what you doing on this Saturday, man? But that's all. Let's turn that Float 32 off just to see. Let's set that. When you do that, you have to reboot. Houdini 7. Kids these days have no idea what an IRQ is. Why, I barely remember myself. Barely even remember. I went with the ladder drivers of this thing, so the sound is there. This is the sound driver version 1.51 for AdLib, which I think is the last one. And by the way, did I mention that I went to DOSDays.co UK? That's the place you need to go to. It'll break down a whole bunch of hardware. There's a picture of the card, or card similar to the one you'd be using, right? So nice combination of using WinWorld For your OS, like I went with 622 DOS, which is the last released version. And then I went with the AdLib Gold, which is the one that's supported in 86Box. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. New AdLib Gold, quite possibly more sound than your ears were designed to handle. Mmm, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy. All right, let's take a look here. And what's that? My things are. Thank you, Zoe. Zoe says my products are here. All right, so we got that. And then let's go to. We're gonna go to. Let's go to AdLib again and just check one more time, just from the test. What other things were in here? I keep wanting to hit up for some reason. There is a bank manager. So should I look at the banking? I wouldn't think so. There's the jukebox. We can play all these roll files. Is it jukebox? I forget how to use the jukebox. And then I just tell it, Zardoz, what? Get out of here. Is Zarda, can I do this one? Here's the AdLib jukebox. Yep. Zoe says, I said your products are here. That is my Zoe. My Zoe said that. All right. So we got our mouse driver. We're using Cute Mouse, by the way. A modern implementation of that. We could have done other things, but hey, whatever. Okay. Still kind of quiet. Did we lose this part? Yeah, it definitely sounds like is struggling, but the fact that it's struggling and oh, wait a minute, look at this. All right. So you may think when you're looking at these kind of things where it says, can you see it says 100% right there? That's where you want it to be. You want it to know that it's able to acquire 100% of the resources that it needs, because that's what that percentage means. That percentage does not mean that it is running at 100% of its CPU or your CPU. What that means is it is able to capture 100% of the resources that it needs to run. So if that dips down into 80, you'll definitely start getting some clipping there, but that looks pretty good. So I want to hear some Zardoz. What was that? Was that in? Do it. Number 8. Let's see. Very busy. Did I miss the Zardoz? Breathing, soft blue. Do it. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. I don't see. Was like Zardoz. And close your ears, young people, if you've never seen Zardoz with Sean Connery. But the penis is evil, is what they say. I don't see that on here. Oh, listen to that. That's pretty tight. I'm gonna bring it up on the sound here. I usually only have to go up half, but I'm gonna go up 80-90% on the gain. Okay. I think maybe the 386 is just not fast enough. 387 says, never talk about a man's products on stream. Kira says, I know Zardoz, but it does not interest me at all. Right, config sys for the win from earlier kids not knowing anything about the IRQs. I don't know what did I order? I got some stuff in apparently, so we'll have to go take a look. Maybe we can get a little in between break. We'll take a look. Boy, purple was popular. Let's get a dance beat going on. I think it's what do you think it is? What do you think it is? Breathing. What do you think? What do you think is causing the lag? Do you think it's the 386? Can I view? Will it show me specifically? Oh yeah, something else we didn't do either. Let's turn this OpenGL on. Let's get some funk in here. Let's get some funk. Let's put some shader up in here. We want to put some shader up in here. Let's get over here. I'm almost through fiddling. Just calm down. Because we need some, what do we need? Some VHS? What do we need? Some kind of overlay do we need on this thing? What do you think? We need some CRT action. Let's get this. It was a 320 is what we said, right? Let's get some, I don't know if I want to do that, though. I want something with some geometry, though. I do like that. What's geometry? It's that curve. It's that curve around the edges, right? Sort by, group by, none, I say. There we go. Oh, I hate you so much when you do that crap. All right. CRT geometry, mini. What do we got? Oh, how about some faker? Now we can sort by name. That should help a little bit. ZFast. There we go. ZFast CRT geometry. There we go. Let's get that on there. Let's see if that works. There we go. All right, and let's maximize this thing for our pleasure. Now we're talking. Now we're in DOS. Tweep, what is up? I got D&D in a bit, but here lurking. Much love. No, we love you. No, you. Look at that little record player playing, though. That's pretty cool. I'm just not sure. It could be the processor, right? Oh, you know what? We can make a simple test. We could do a simple test here because I don't think we maximized the. I don't think frequency we did not. So let's max out this i386 SX240 and let's go back with that in mind. Let's also set our sound back to what it was, which is using the float 32 with nuked. What do you think about that? I think that's a good idea. No, you and everyone else here is amazing. I love. No, we love you, Dweep. No, we love you more. I forgot again. I forgot. I ramped it up again. I forgot to turn it down when they were getting those big old speaker boops. Speaker boops. Who's got those speaker boops? I got the speaker boops. Ad lib. And then let's jukebox it. I want to know what that Zardoz is. Does this bring back memories for anybody? Anybody remember this? Do not boot me, I say. Do not boot me. All right, so we upped the megahertz. Why is it getting quiet again? I mean, well, I did turn it down, but not that much. Is it less laggy? Can you guys tell? Oh, you can. Oh, I see. So you can like queue them up. Okay. Nice. All right, I'm about through Phil farting around. We need to start this show proper. What do you think? Is it time to start the show proper? And I hope you enjoyed the pre-show. Do you guys have patience to set us up a Sound Blaster? What do you think? You guys got the patience for that? You got the patience to watch me set up a Sound Blaster real quick? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Start a show, says Zoe? Yeah, we're starting the show. Start the show. This is it. If like 33 is there. No, let's go with a 25. That feels right in the middle there. We're going to do that. Prep can be fun to watch. Yeah. Furball, what is going on? It can be fun. We know that it said, what did it say? The 16 was supported in the game. So let's try the Sound Blaster 16 there. Configure and get an IRQ of 5. So remember this: 220, 330, 5 DMA 1. We're going to go low, then high. We're not going to need game ports. Enable OPL. That's fine. Control PC speaker. Don't worry about that. Receive MIDI input. No, we're not putting our MPU 401 in there. Pfft, get out of here. What's wrong with you? 5 and 1. Remember that: 220, 330, 5 and 1. Those are the most important numbers right there. All right, Sound Blaster. Let's do this. It's going to automatically reboot. I've got to find a nice balance. One thing about the Sound Blaster, I think I can adjust the volume in it. Maybe to do with the ad lib too, but I'm not super familiar with the ad lib. So let's go back to the DOS days, go back to the hardware. We got our sound cards. Look at all this stuff. We got chipsets. We got expansion cards. We got BIOSes. We got everything we need. Oh my God, we got all we need. We got the Oak. Got an Opti stuff. Oh, that's built-in drivers. We don't need that later too. Yeah, all right. What was I looking for? Sound Blaster. Mix faster. Why am I not seeing Sound Blaster? Why am I seeing everything creative? It's Creative Lab Sound Blaster Pro 16. Let's go with the 16. There's your little Sound Blaster card. All right. I want to get the seat. Do we have a floppy? Because man, if it would add all the information for me in the auto exec and config, that would be great. That would just be great. Original Sound Blaster 16 DOS installation disc. I think that's gonna be Value Edition. I think let's do that. Let's see what happens. We need to extract this. All right, let's copy this. Copy that. This is our new 86 box. Is this going to be floppies? Or is this just going to be a dump of the floppies? Let's get in here and find out, man. Guess we'll find out in a second. The last one was just a dump of the floppy. So it wasn't an actual image file. Guess we'll find out in a minute, won't we? All right. Install. Yeah, these are just dumps of the actual things. So I would prefer the floppy disk, but yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. We're not gonna sweat it too much. Did we not? Where's that? Okay. Not worried about. Oh, don't close that. Don't close that. Oh, so close. Oh, so close. Also, the render options. Why is it? I'm not getting any. Not getting any scan lines there. Where's the scan lines at? Did I not get both? CRT, S-Video, composites, fast. Let's do fast. I bet that's what we need. Uh-oh. Oh, you did it now. We did it now. What was that noise? What was that noise? Oh, sweet. We got that's cool, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for that. Let's see. Where is the band at? Bam. There you go. Nice big old juicy band for you. Trying to give me some. I already got the best followers. How dare you come up here talking about other followers and stuff? They not know who we are? They not know who we be? All right. Select that folder. That's how you could do this stuff too, by the way. We can access folders on our local machine with 86Box by doing what I just did. Why does that look like such butthole? I don't like that CRT fast. I thought it was going to look better than that. I don't like that one at all. That's I could stack them now. You couldn't stack them before, I think. Oh, no wonder. It's doubling up. Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad. Is that? I believe that may have some scan lines in there. Good grief, says Charlie Brown. I mean, geeks. Did you report them? Thank you, Cab Kipper. Stupid jerks. Stupid jerks. All right, let's go over to our D drive. D is for D. Let's go into our install. What is this? Plug and play config. Is that easier? Is there a setup install? Let's see. Let's do an install. Let's find out what happens. Oh, did we do everything we needed to? This hopefully will install based on our stuff. This hopefully will find the IRQs and the DMAs and the dippity doppity doos and write to our auto exec and our config file, hopefully. Kick still has issues with bots. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Makes me want to puke. Will AdLib cause a problem? It's running on 7. This one's running on 5, but we're going to have 2 sound cards installed. I'm going to have to take that out too. Install, learn more about this. No, we want to press enter. Initializing. One moment, please. Captain, we have a problem. All right. Sound Blaster 16 is fine. We do not have Windows 3.1 installed, so that's fine too. System boot up drive, that's fine. Probably looking for our config and other, because it would do, if it wasn't, it would need to find some other things. If we did have Windows 3.1 installed, it would have to potentially install in a different directory. So does that look right? 223.35, 1, and 5. I believe that is what we saw in the settings. So very good. Hopefully this is going to install right up. Installing the following files. All right, we're installing a mixer set. So what are you doing now, Geeks Plus Gamers Play fan, aka Tex? Yeah, it looks okay, Captain Kipper. Captain Kipper confirms. Looks okay. How's everything going, my friend? All right, there's the drivers. Boy, this is going to be great. I don't have to edit anything. Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice to not have to install and then edit some files? CSP man, what is that? I know what CSP. What does CSP stand for? Closed stupid player. Closed stupid player. Hey, look at this. Over on Twitch, we are at 2,599 followers. I love it when we're at 99 because that means while we're talking, we may roll the odometer over to 2,600. Wouldn't that be great? Because that is Atari number there. I'm pretty excited about my Atari 2600 Pac-Man edition that I pre-ordered. It's supposed to be coming in October. Hey, that's next month. That's just right around the corner, man. I'm very excited. Did you pre-order one? Oh, did you? Geek says, not much. I recently got a job at a coffee shop. That was awesome. I'm drinking coffee right now, and I love me some coffee. I'm a coffee fiend. We probably should have sped up this. I think, I'm not sure. It said it was using the host drive. But I'm not sure if that means it's going through the ATAPI adapter or if it's got something. I'm assuming it have to, right? And I set the ATAPI adapter to 2x, which is still way faster than a floppy, which is what this would originally been on. All right, so, okay, the following lines will be added to your system. There we go. Config, does all that. All right. Analyzing the file. The new Sonic Racing game comes out next month. I'm very excited about that. I've been playing a little bit. Did I tell you I got a Switch 2? I got a Switch 2, and I've been playing a little bit of the old Mario Kart. But I've been playing more of the Donkey Kong Bonanza. I got to get back to both. I got to play a little bit whenever I was off on vacation about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It might be one of the reasons why you may look and go, wow, Brian didn't stream a lot in September. Well, the first week of it, I just chilled, man. I took a break from everything. Software installation complete. The following files are modified. Save with the back extension. That's all typical. So then we got to reboot. Press F10. So to exit to DOS, press Enter. To reboot, press F10, which is what we'll have to do. So we need to get rid of that disk. I wish I knew the shortcut command for ejecting the flop. We don't have to because it's a CD. So it's not going to try to boot there because it's only trying to boot to A and then C, according to the BIOS, if I remember correctly. So we don't have to worry about it. So we don't actually have one in there. Zombies acting, what up? What up? When's the foot cam? It's come on, first time chat. What's up? When's the foot cam? So I've got I actually do. I've got some 3D models, and I might have to show you some foot cam footage actually because I've got I'm trying to do better post processing on my PLA and resin prints. And so I've been trying to understand how to sand better. Sure, everybody knows how to sand. I mean, if you're trying to rough it, you go with the lower grit, and the higher grit you go with, the higher the number, the finer the detail. So you start with low grit, knock off the big stuff, and you go to a higher number grit and get it really fine and polished. That's all fine, but there's a bunch of stuff in between that helps you along the way. And one of the things that somebody recommended, sanding is a lot of work, man. It's elbow grease. So someone recommended an automatic, it's a foot thing. It's a foot callus remover. So you know how people have files for their feet? This is a little pad, a little sanding pad that is got a little sticky, and it sticks right on there. And you can use it. You can use it. And so instead of breaking out my Dremel tool and all that for some of the smaller stuff, I can just use this thing, man. So I'll have to show you how it works on my calluses and then on the 3D prints. So foot cam is coming. Captain Kipper says, saving up to buy a 3D printer. What are you looking at? if you don't mind me asking. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and I should have already done this. I should have just popped out. I should have bebopped out to DOS. And oh my God, something soundy for sure. Oh my gosh, I should have not done it this way. This is the worst possible way that I could have done it. I think it's only in my bat, right? So we'll just go there and then we will do that. And we'll, oh, did I not do it? I didn't hit the right button. All right, fine. I'll just type the whole thing in. Because sometimes that's what you have to do, man. So we can either rim this or we can knock it out here, which is fine because I didn't like how it was showing up anyway. Save that. Exit that. And I'm going to actually reboot one more time. I'm going to reboot one more time, I think. I got to learn all the shortcuts to this one. I don't know them off the top of my head. The Bamboo A3 Mini. That is a great pick. That's a great pick. Or an Elegoo Centauri Carbon. So those are my two. So you're in my family. You're in my family. So I have the Elegoo Mars Pro 3. Is that right? I think so. I got two of them. I have the Bamboo Labs A1, which is the filament printer. And let's see, will we be able to run? We haven't messed with the memory management at all. And I think we may need to, because I think that may be one of the things that's going on. Oh, Trek CD. And let's see, let's do that setup again, because we'll probably have to do that. VGA, mouse and keyboard. And this time we're using, I guess it's Sound Blaster and compatible because it's not the Pro. And I guess maybe we should have done just the, all right, let's see what happens. And then let's try the Star Trek. Let's see what it does this time. Oh, I couldn't find the Star Trek. Oh, it's because we didn't, because we switched over. Yeah, we switched over. So we need to put the CD back in there under her. Our host CD there. I'm using a real CD-ROM drive, USB, hooked to my PC. And let's see, Star Trek. Start rec. Start rec! Did you see something? I saw something pop up for a second, and then it disappeared. I'm not convinced that our memory management stuff is not right. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. All right. We're still getting some clipping, though. Interesting. Howdy, puppy kitten. What is going on? And hello, Sound Blaster. Welcome in. Need to decide if I need the nylon CF filament support, right? Space.
The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Don't worry, we're not going to put up with this very long.
To explore strange
I think it's still better than what the ad lib was giving us.
Life and new civilizations.
But we do get the audio now.
Go where no man has gone before.
Oh, Captain Kipper, I have a real Sound Blaster Pro in my box of cards. Just go ahead and send it on. Just go ahead and mail it out. I'll put it with the other stuff that Zoe yells at from me from the outside in the hall and says, your stuff is here. Captain Kipper can confirm most likely most of the weight is the CPU. 386SX is not fast. Oh yeah, Kudini 7, you got the Switch 2 and the Donkey Bonanza? No, unfortunately, Tex, it is not the retro Mario Kart, it is the new Mario Kart. Brand new. Brand new, baby. Well, Audra left Walgreens. Look at there you go. There you go. This is definitely slow, right? It's definitely slow. It's enhanced too. I should have known better. Should have known better than to try to this guy. Boy, is the video lagging behind the audio. The audio played completely through, even though it was clipping along. It completed before the graphics rendering. So that says something. So that was fun. We wanted to see what it looked like at the minimum. All right. So full of crap is what they are. Now, I can't say that absolutely because I don't know absolutely how accurate the 86Box 386 and all the stuff that I picked. There's a lot of moving parts that but just from initial impressions, it looks like a 386 would just be too darn slow. Even though they said you could do it, but maybe if I had went with EGA or something, because I did go VGA, I am curious about that. So, all right, and let's see. Can we? Can we? Well, can we? Well, can we? All right, there's the mouse. The mouse does work, so that's good. Cute mouse is working. I would have a 360X as minimum, right? Like I said, I was trying to see what the specifications are on this. Let me bust this out. Let me bust it out for you. All right. By the way, I printed out a little. Can't wait to get your. So look at this, man. I printed a little holder for all my. Oh, well, not all my floppies. All the floppies that were in this box. It was like I opened this box. I was like, oh, some floppies in there. And I was like, okay, I need some place to put those. And I was like, oh, I got all the other floppies like in boxes, but I don't have like any space for it. So back in my day, says Captain Kipper, when min specs mattered, right? Exactly. All right, so let's take a look. So on the bottom of this is the grossest part of this whole box, right? Let's try not to be grossed out here. I don't know what this stain is. Let's see if we can get it there. Is that going to be? And that print is so small. Maybe I should do. Let me see if that's my. This one usually does a little bit better because I've got it set up to do this way. This one's actually this camera on this side, the one that faces me, is intended more for this. So here we go. IBM Tandy and 100% compatible running DOS 3.3 or higher. We're on 6.2.2. 386SX or better. Microprocessor required. Requires CD-ROM drive, hard disk space, 9 megabytes of free space, which is fine. We have 40. Color monitor, 560 free low memory. No, does that say? 560K low memory. We need to look at our memory setup. And 2 megabyte EMS, so that's expanded memory. EGA 256, MCA, and VGA mouse required. What was that last thing it said? Soundboard required, Sound Blaster Series Pro Audio Spectrum Series, and 100% compatible. Where did I see that ad lib thing yet? Did I just make that up in my head? Did I just make up ad lib in my head? I think it says something different in the book. So the book has a min spec as well, but the sticker says that. Monkey, what's up? Oh, yeah, I see floppy holders, Captain Kipper, from time to time at my thrift stores. I would like to find some more because I found some not too long ago, and I didn't pick it up. I should have picked it up, but I was like, where am I going to put that? Because it was one of those big ones, one of those big with the, just one of those big giant ones. It holds like 100 floppies. I don't have 100 floppies. I might one day, but I don't think I will. All right. Okay, so there we go. So there's the in the book listing. Says Pro Spectrum Series. So did I just make that up? Did I just make up the ad lib support? I think I did. Huh. Darn. Look at that. I just made it up. I just made it up in my head. All right. That's fine. Whatever. All right. So, yeah. And that did say SX, right? Did I say SX or did I say DX? All right. Now, I try not to, so, wait a minute. Oh, I'm not in the right one. There we go. Yes, definitely laggy. Oh, wrong mouse. Wrong mouse. Wrong mouse, Brian. Welcome, man. Hope you're having a good Saturday. We're looking at the Star Trek 25th anniversary on 86Box 5.1, which just came out this month. But we're probably going to switch over to our Misters where we can make a little quicker changes and stuff. But I was wanting to check out this 86 box, the newest version, just to see what they may have in there. So we can't really change the processor without changing the motherboard. And if we change the motherboard, we might have to make some changes, which it should be fine because it's DOS. I mean, it shouldn't matter. Let's try that just real quick. How about we'll do that. Let's go with the that way we can do both. So there were some boards that supported both the i386 and some 46 processors. And let's see if I remember any of these. Data expert. That sounds familiar. This Ali. Let's stick with the. We're gonna go with the Opti this time. DX. Let's crank that up. And let's see what this BIOS looks like. It's probably not gonna. We'll see if it'll recognize my stuff. Let's see if it recognizes my stuff. Oh man, how many beeps is that? Somebody look that up. Sounds like we're having some tech issues on the hardware. Interesting. Because that would be something you would hear. Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh, so we can choose our BIOS type. Interesting. Okay, so let's try the other. We tried Amy, so let's try Mr., but that doesn't seem to work either. Maybe, which one do we pick? Let's try this one then. Let's go with the other. And we cannot configure that one. And maybe we just need to restart 86Box. Maybe it just doesn't want to do it. It's still pretty recent version of this. Let's start from scratch. It does not like that. Interesting. Did we do anything funky? I don't think we did. Fall back to just the 86 compact. Yeah, Despro. That's a very common one. We'll go with the May 88. That's a little later. And we will go with the fastest processor on that. Does that say? Doesn't say it's a DX, though, does it? Oh, it's automatically DX. You got no choice. I'm just talking and not even looking at me. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. You guys weren't getting to see any of the fun action. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Here's the problem. All right, now that you guys are back and you can see what I'm doing, you could have told me that I was being a goober. All right, let's see which one. Do we say this one? That one gives us the options of Mr. BIOS or Amy. We're going with Amy. And what probably happened is the video card we picked probably wasn't compatible with this. And so as a result, it probably wiped it out and we have no video. That's what the beeps are all about. I don't think it really matters a lot, but let's get a. Did they have the TV version? ATI. Here's a Trident. Let's try that one. TVGA. Adur. That was why though. There we go. How about now? How about now? Let's go into the BIOS if we can. Standard. Let's see if it's detected our hard drive. It has not. Then we will need to install it. Page up and page down is our friend. I don't know the number on that one. As long as I got it close, it should be fine. But just to make sure we're accurate here, I think I just made it. Which type is it? Man, I should just go with one of these standard types. I didn't think about it when I did it. All right, so 1024 to keep my sanity. Keep my sanity. How many heads was it? You think it's 2 heads? What do you think? How many sectors? 16? Quick, do some math. Somebody do some math. How does that equal out to 40 megabytes? How many heads you think it is? Come on, you remember. You looked it up. Heads to sectors 40. Duh. That's the reason why I did it that way, so I could remember. Tried to keep it simple. And then what I do? I completely forget. 2 heads, 40 sectors. That's right. That's how you get your 40 megabytes. Duh. Boop. Right to CMOS and exit. Oh, check my sound card? Like, in the BIOS? I wouldn't think the sound card would be there. Oh, you mean, oh, yeah, make sure it didn't get pulled out. I got you. I got you. Good point. Good point. Yeah, it looks like the 16 is still in there. That usually doesn't get pulled. Couldn't detect the CSP. Creative. Oh, maybe. Ooh. Will I have to reinstall now that I've moved on? Because, oh, interesting. And did the Sound Blaster copy over all the stuff? Let's just see what happens. Let's just see what the freak happens. Why are you always trying to make it hard, Brian? Let's just see what happens. Yeah, that sucks.
Space,
Not the same.
the final frontier.
But that's still a 386.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
These voyages of the Starship Interpoop. Okay, so we're in a 46. That's why we did this. All right, let's get Intel 46DX2. This board, it's awesome, man. Let's get up to 66. Yeah, let's rock and roll, man. 4 megabytes still fine. Display still likes that display. I don't think that's a problem. And it could be a problem with the sound with this version. I don't know. I'll have to try that later. All right, here we go. One more time. We just massively upgraded our system from a 386DX to a 46DX. And believe me, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Should we run this setup again? I don't. It doesn't have any memory management stuff, does it? Also, I'm curious if my memory. Is the memory man? What is it? Oh my god! What's the memory manager? Can't remember. It's okay. Yeah, that was a huge upgrade, right, Captain? That's right. Mim Maker. Why can't I remember that? Of course it is. Mim Maker, make me a map. Still the same audio issues.
Space, the final front.
I think it may just be with this version. Definitely faster mouse movement, though. That is much more responsive. I think it may be just this version of the DOSBox. But it does seem like the audio is keeping up with it better. So I think we did confirm that the CPU... Demon World!
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
All right, let's do this. All right. I'm done fiddle farting around, so we're about to play this game right now. And it's either going to work because we're going to launch our old 86-box version. And I believe this is MS. I believe this is 622. This version used to work with most of my stuff. And this is like a Pentium or something. Got high mem stuff. And if this don't work, like I said, we'll just bebop on over to the Mister where we know this works. Oh, I forgot. That is a weird thing. That happened yesterday, I think. For some reason, this is difficult. My right shift button in this version doesn't seem to work. It's got to be a keyboard thing, right? Like some kind of difference or something. P75, is that what it said? Yes, it's a lot faster. It may just laugh at this thing. All right. And there it is. Install. Wait, was this the Trick CD? All right. This shouldn't take. The install is pretty fast on this version. Oh, nice. Here we go. Let's fire it up. Take approximately 2 minutes. Probably a lot less than that because I don't think I have this one throttled at all. I think I have this one running at full speed, Captain. What should we put on their printer? What should we put? What should be printing out there? How about this printer? Should we be putting something on this printer? How about this one? We do that one maybe? Or how about this one? Should we be printing something on that printer? Or this printer? Or this printer? What do you think? Top cam, me, the CD, and everything. Here we go. All right, done. Bip. Seb will now ask you a few questions. Ask away, baby. VJ is fine. We didn't try that earlier. We should try that too. Mouse, keyboard, that's good. Sound Blaster. Did we say which one we were using here? Let's just take a peek. We'll cheat. We'll peek real quick. We won't have to bust out or nothing. We'll just bust in. Sound Blaster 16. There you go. Yep, you nailed it. You nailed it, Captain Kipper. You knew. You saw it when it was loading. You saw it. You were watching. And I'm assuming that's fine there too, right? All right. 220 is the default. And I didn't look. Did you happen to notice if it? I thought it was 5 on most of my machines on the Sound Blaster. I thought by default. Yep, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right. Yep. There you go. If you need to set up your configuration again, run a setup, blah, blah, blah. There we go. All right. Now let's try on the older version of DOSBox. This is 4 something, 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 something. Oh, we need the extended memory here, so we didn't have it. So Mem Manager. What did we say it was? Do I have to do a C? Is it under that? Is it under C, like under DOS? Oh my God, I forgot about the colon again. Oh my God. Mem Maker. That's it. Mem Maker. I don't know why I can't remember that. Express setup, optimize your computer's memory, express setup. Yes. Beep, beep, beep. Mimic word now restart your computer. All right. That's all we need to do, right? I think that's all. I think. The reason why I made this machine is because it was, I did upgrade this one, but I'm using I wanted to see what the gateway BIOS was like. I was able to download this one. This one's not part of the typical 86Box. I'm just testing. Unable to set page. Ooh, EMS unavailable. Why? What happened? Warning, unable to set page frame base address. Why? Why? Full upper memory, large upper memory block. Please wait, memory is turning optimal. Oh, okay. So it's doing a thing. Okay. Does that need reboot again? Reboot? Reboot? Yeah, right. That's right, Houdini 7. Just remember, this 25th anniversary game is itself 33 years old. So maybe that little error message was because it was trying some different things on the mem maker. Maybe that's what the deal was. See if we have that same error message. I'm assuming it temporarily puts something in there and does some stuff. Yes, we didn't get that message that time. So it must have been testing a whole bunch of stuff. All right, the computer has been restarted with its new memory configuration. Some of all your device drivers and memory resident programs are running. Yeah, it seems to be working fine now, but we got to find out what's going on. Oh, let's take a look at this. Three-dimensional memory before, after, change 44, used by programs, reserved for Windows, reserved for EMS. It said 0, so apparently it wasn't able to apply any EMS. So something else must be going on there. So we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to move on. We're going to move on. Wait, what do we do? Exit, undo changes, enter, exit. That's fine. Just make sure that it's not going to complain. You know it's not going to work, but you just gotta launch it. Yeah, it's fine. I knew as much. All right, that's fine. You know what? We had fun. We tried. We fiddled. We farted. We fiddled and farted. And now it's time to go to a box that actually works. All right, let's. We don't have to move the CD-ROM. It's fine where it's at. That's weird. We already dumped the ROM to. We already dumped the ROM on the other. It's fired up. Ah. I needs a 64K block. Must have cards or something blocking. Yeah, must be. It needs. Yeah, yeah. All right. Boom. Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about it anymore. We're going to hop over to our Mr. FPGA, use our cherry mouse. You guys believe I got flack from somebody because I was like, "Hey, look at my cherry mouse. Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that old school looking cabled, and it sure is got a little flourish there. It's got a little, little light there." He's like, "Oh, it's not a mouse ball. It's not. Where's the balls at? This thing's got no balls." And so I got a little crap for that. Maybe I should get a ball. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Also, keyboard. We're going to be using our 8-bit do keyboard today while we're doing this. Pretty functional. Pretty functional. Of course, I got a keyboard here, but that's not hooked up to the Mister. All right. Then we're going to look at the AO46 project. That's underneath here for our Mister. And it is here. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Captain Kippers, that was me. I know it was. That's why I said somebody. Can you believe somebody had the nerve? Somebody in this chat. It hurt me. You cut me deep, Shrek. You cut me deep. All right, let's see. If I do that, if I do get a old style, does anybody sell a retro style ball mouse? I'm curious. Oh, these are disgusting. Disgusting. Look at these things. Look at this crap. Here's we'll just take one darn good look at this. Oh, I should pull up the right screen. Look at these things. Look at that. That's crap. I said give me a retro style mouse. What is this? Vintage PS2 ball scrolling mouse. What is this? What is this? Oh, look at this thing. Golly, somebody has a whole bunch of those. Are these modern recreations or does somebody like find a new old stock? Holy Moses. PS2 sure enough. Oh, look at this. 500 DPI. I don't know. Did we worry about DPI back then? I've never seen this before, but boy, somebody bought some old new stock, it looks like. I don't think anybody created this, right? It's got some made in China, past the quality. Anybody ever have one of these? Jeebus, look at these things. I don't know, maybe I don't need this. Avian on the weekend, what's up? What is Brian doing on the weekend? Trying to bring some sanity to my life. We're just looking at this mouse here. What is that all about? I just need to get a Microsoft ball mouse. I mean, something that's been sweated on. You know, what would they call it? They weren't called ball mouse. Microsoft. There it is. IntelliMouse. That was it. Oh, should I get the one with the no wheel though? I just gotta get the wheel though, right? I mean, it's not going to be in your way. You gotta get the wheel. I mean, Willie, come on. I mean, I had tons of these. Houdini 7 says 500 DPI equals 8 inches of travel to cross my 4K monitors. Let's see, 8? Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Look at this thing. And I guess I'd have to get that green PS2 to USB adapter too that came with all these things for a while. Remember that? All right, look at this. Look at that hand sweat that must be on there. Eclectic, what is going on, my friend? Welcome in. What is up? What's up? All right, look. Now we talking. Let's see. We got you know what? We're about to play some trick. We're about to play some trick now for show. Let's we got a save game in there too. Should we load? I wonder if let's load up the save game because we started this other night. I thought we made some pretty darn good. We proved we could run it on the 86 box. It's just having some weird sound issues, and I'll have to go back and see if I'll look at the memory issue later on the older version because I know the sound worked pretty good on there most of the time. So we'll have to go back. Read and drive D. Oh, I gotta mount our image here. Can't just willy-nilly just do whatever you want. Play some Warcraft? How about that? How about some ST25? Wink. Retry. Can I retry? All right, oh, well, there it went. That's the way the audio is supposed to sound. Wait, what we're operating here? Look,
Space,
that's a
the final
360X.
frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new
Oh, the
worlds,
original MS Mouse
discover
has
new life,
has green
new
buttons. It's collectible.
civilizations.
Ooh, nice.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Phew. 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 Todd J. Camasta. Scott Campbell. We know Scott Campbell. Kirk Tomei. Todd Lonerhart. You heard me. Loner fart. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Demon World.
Demon World. Demon World. All right. So this game does not control like you think it does.
Peaceful exploration.
Let me see if I can remember here.
Galaxy holds many surprises.
Got some
Be
shortcuts
prepared.
here.
We are conducting a mock battle with the U.S.
Captain Patterson.
The Republic is arming weapons.
Oh my gosh, I want to get out of that. You always have to start with this thing? Do you not jump to the things? F1, F2, F3? F3? F3. Ah, there it is. F3.
Captain's Law.
Oh, shut up. Where's the thing? This one?
We're not in orbit.
No, that's not it. I don't want to play the game. I want to get out of the game. Is this one? Ah, there it is. Description 19. No, 19. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, 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 beep. Uh-oh. This ain't looking good. This ain't looking good at all. The black screen of death. Eclectic Gamer, what is going on? How is your Saturday, Sunday going? Hope it is going well. Look at Mikey BC taking the number... Oh, took number 2 spot. Okay. Let's see what's their hero statuses here. Mikey BC taking number 2. Okay, there you go. Load Kobayashi Maru. All right. It's got to be a better way of doing that. So let's try this again. Let's read the effing manual. Let's read the manual real quick to see what it says about load game. Can we load it from the command line? Let's see if we can load it from the command line. Book, book. Read the book. Read the book. Read the book. Loading instructions. Install. That's the Trek thing. Troubleshooting. Memory. That's interesting. All right. I'm on board. Basic controls. Spock. Chekhov. Scotty. Sulu. Shields. Bridge. Photons. Power allocation. Warp. Ah, here's your mouse. Your speed. Oh, you can go faster. Opposing ships. Klingon battle cruiser. Reverse. Oh, there's your map. Here's your map. Left buttons with the phasers. Toggles between the normal bridge view and the full screen view. Orbit. Opens Kirk. Pause the game. I want a load game. Spock's library computer. What is that? What's he know about? Ask Spock for advice. That's what I should do. Ask Spock for some advice. Hey, Spock. Talk, look, use. Still nothing about loading. Talk, walk, communicator. A lot of in-game stuff. Scenarios. Commander Spock. Art director. What the? This is... What the... What the... What the... Where's the load game stuff at? Where's the... Why you just what is load the stupid move it about quit Star Trek opens Kirk's options icon? But you not load it from the I mean it's not what is here? Come on. What is All right. Eclectic Gamer says, "It's going fine. Woke up late today. By the way, I remember playing this back when I was in high school. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I only poked around it. I never played this back in the day, but I did find it in a thrift store for $5. $6. CD start. Nope. Trek CD. Get it wrong every time. Directory. Does it say how to? Is there a README or anything? Setup, type, interplay, config. What is that? Edit. Intraplay.cfg. There's nothing in there. So I typed it wrong, which is entirely possible. Save game, save directory. Can I like do Star Trek? No. Star Trek. And then put the game name? Is that a thing? Can I wouldn't think so. Save game new, save game. We called it 19. What if I did Star Trek and then I did 19? Is that like an option? Let's see what happens.
Space.
Space. I'm just hitting function buttons now.
Demon World.
Demon World.
Though the Enterprise's primary
Oh,
mission is
quiet.
Captain Patterson reports
Quiet.
the
Shut up.
The Republic is
Quit it.
arming weapons of
Bleep, bleep, bleep. Bing, bing. All right, then. Oh, look at that. Just loaded right up that time. No problems. All right. All right. So wait, let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, so we can left click on a character. Nope, got to right click on a character. Then we can tell them. What is
You
this
fail
thing?
to obtain anything.
Okay, so that's the grabby
You
hand.
fail to obtain any.
But I can. Okay, if I go over Kirk, do I tell Spock?
You get no response.
That's not right. Let me see if I can remember. Let me see if I can remember. Wait. Give me a second. I click on his belly button. No, let's see. That's just to save load stuff. We don't want that. Seems like I got to go to Kirk to get him to do something. Oh, that's his inventory. All right, that's his inventory. But if I click on the inventory and then click on Spock and then click on a thing.
fascinating, Captain.
Okay.
There's an RDAC 4
So they're my inventory.
synthesizer.
Is that right?
Museum piece in perfect working order.
Okay, so
Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models the proper situation for a total eclipse.
the real voice actors, by the way.
I fail to see the logic in that action.
Spock's
Captain.
bag of holding. Hold this, Spock.
It is locked.
I think we should wait and talk to the owner when he comes back, Jim.
Oh, so I was trying to grab that, and he was like, "Don't do that." Okay, so if I go to bag of holding, then I can choose one of the characters. What if I click on myself again? Oh, then I choose myself.
There is nothing at the moment for me.
Okay, and then I can.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
Okay.
Mr. Spock, see what you can dig up from that old-fashioned computer terminal.
Now, if I hadn't...
Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth.
Oh, so if I
Notice how it
choose
models a proper
me,
situation for a total
so the
eclipse.
captain wouldn't do that. He would have the proper... So if I choose the captain and then choose an object, well, then the proper away crew member then do a thing as opposed to being specific.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there.
All right.
There is nothing at the
Oh.
moment for me to do.
Where's my cursor at? Oh, there it is.
There is nothing at the moment for me to do there. There is nothing at the moment for me to...
Okay, interesting. Eclectic Gamer says, this seems needlessly complicated. Have you ever watched Star Trek? All right. All right, so if I click on this guy, and I tell him to go...
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Okay, so he doesn't know what to do with that. Okay.
It is locked.
I think we should wait and talk.
Okay,
to the
and whenever
owner
I
when
try
he
to
comes
touch
back,
the
Jim.
gems, he does that. Okay. He's a red shirt, so I'm assuming I gotta blow something up to be able to go to the next level, right? I don't understand why sometimes it gets hung up in this loop. All right.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
I believe Mr. Spock would be more helpful with this, sir.
Okay, so it doesn't... Okay, so if there's a specific item that has to be specifically done. Okay.
He looks at you with a puzzled expression.
Right.
He looks at you.
Okay, so let's go to McCoy. What does he know about stuff?
It is locked.
I think we should wait and talk.
Shit it.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor.
Okay. Maybe he knows about these
I
beakers.
certainly see nothing.
Maybe he doesn't.
I certainly see nothing there.
Okay.
I certainly see nothing.
Okay. Go back to the bag of holding. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so I've got...
Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay, so that's Uhura. So I'm talking to her. What is this thing?
Nothing to report, Captain. A vintage 8012-86 of the mid-21st century. It is a fine museum piece.
That is some serious shade thrown at the 286, the predecessor to the 386, which is the minimum for this thing, which would not run it. I like it. Okay, so this gives us more details. So Spock's got his, just his logic, right? And then I guess you get this scanner thing.
I read a collection of small items of no evident value. I would characterize this as a small museum display, Captain.
So they basically have iconified a different way of doing point-and-click adventure. Okay. Small, okay. Read collection of small items of no evident value. Okay.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Okay, do we get some more information here?
Fascinating, Captain. It is an RDAC 4 molecular synthesizer, a museum piece in perfect working order.
Okay, so these are all museum pieces. Thanks, Spock. You're the best. You're the best!
A vintage 8012-86 of the
so-
mid-21st century.
So this is actually...
It is a fine museum piece.
So is this part of the computer then? I'm confused.
A vintage
Yeah, same thing. Okay, so this little mount is just part of the computer. So we got this object over here. We got this object here, which is like a control panel of some sort. But why can't Spock do anything with that?
Nothing to report, Captain.
I tried McCoy, right? All right, let's see. Let's blast something. What do you think? I think we should blast something. Everybody's healthy. I've already called Uhura. This is Spock's thing, right? This is McCoy's thing, but nobody's hurt. Okay, so do I just need to... Should I talk to Spock? Maybe he has some suggestions.
This study represents a man with a keen mind, Captain. To judge by what I see, there is little which does not interest him. The equipment is antiquated, but practical.
Okay, so this guy that we're waiting on is that. All right.
Well, what happens next?
Ah, there we go. So if I go to Kirk, then I ask myself, and then he says what happens next. Okay. And nothing, I guess?
You get no response.
Well, this guy's a loser.
This place looks real comfortable. Place to combine work, contemplation. Man's got an eye for the beauty of useful things and for the use of beautiful things. I think we could get along fine.
McCoy is such a weirdo.
Well, what happens next?
Okay. So if you just talk to yourself, this is all that happens. All right, so can't grab anything. What does this thing do? All right, let's see. That's just what we have in our hands. Okay, so this is, okay, so that's the two. Okay, so, all right, so I think I understand all of them now. So this is what I have. It's the ball that I have. This is the ball that I would like to acquire. This is my belly button. This is my talkie face, and this is my save stuff. All right. Okay. Sunstar, what is up? I'm a doctor, damn it. Not an NPC, Jim. All right, let's see here. All right. So can we just walk out of here? I mean, okay, so we can't just walk out. Okay, so I don't know if I was actually supposed to come in here. I did that earlier, so... Let's go talk to this weirdo. All right, let's read the sign. Can we read the sign? All right. Click on, oh, no. Okay, outside's kind of like an overworld kind of thing. All right, so will we be interfaced with then if we do that? Okay, hold on a second.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more. Most High Prelate and Given, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty
Oh,
to
these are
assist you in any
choices
possible
we
way
could do.
with the spawn of the devil.
Wow, this is really, really complex. Most high, okay, but I love it. This is fun. It's like mixing these. It's like changing up the interface for these text almost making a 3D text adventure kind of. I mean, it's taking something that usually seems very flat and giving it depth. I'm still figuring it out. All right.
Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe.
Okay, so
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems.
Okay,
at
so
your
this is
mining
kind of our
facilities at Idle Mountain.
first contact
Tell
with
me
this
more.
guy, so I'm going to just get some more information.
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain. Creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Okay.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell. This is the 23rd century.
I don't know. How do I want to play Kirk? How do I want to play him? Do I want to play him as... All right, so the original series, Kirk did have these different personality types, right? Sometimes he was very snarky, very short and snarky, and sometimes he was very diplomatic, especially when he was having to wrangle Spock and McCoy. McCoy being the emotion, Spock being the logic, and Kirk being the balance, right? But how do I want to role play this?
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see?
Okay, so we're keeping it either straight or...
Demons, gates of hell. This is the 23rd century.
All right. So this guy hasn't done anything to make me think that I
Aside from
should be a
seeing demons,
snarky
has any
ass. So I'm just going to
hard
go play it
A
straight.
skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
Okay. A skeptic will consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. Yeah, I guess he's saying that I'm a skeptic. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me. Okay.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle
Oh
of nowhere.
boy, I love it.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
I wonder how this impacts the branching. Is there any branching in this game? Like, what's the impact of my statements?
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be.
Stephen?
By the way, the anomalies inspired Brother Candray to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Candray was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive.
All right. So I'm learning something here as well. I need a journal. Is it going to be important? He's throwing a lot of names at me and a lot of story points. I have a terrible memory. So when I would play games where it would benefit me to log things, I would log them. Do I need to start a captain's log of my own? What do you think? Toby, what is up? Toby says, I love old game development. So much more unique than modern day game devs. Yeah, there's certainly, I think, I mean, of course, there's plenty of great game devs now that do great things, but the mainstream stuff, the mainstream is not where the good stuff is, in my opinion, because they have the game mechanics, they throw a bunch of them together, and they just inundate you with just so much stuff that it kind of feels like you're playing the same game no matter what game you're playing. It's like, like I'm just playing the same mix of whatever game. It's they've really homogenized or homina. They've really kind of boiled down games like it's a race game. Well, what's different about it? Nothing. It's all this race games. And so, yeah, we've got this really interesting mix. It's obviously a dead branch of the gaming history. But, yeah, very unique things. I'm liking this, Toby, so far. Houdini7 confirms. Take notes. Take copious notes. Or rewind the VOD. Yeah, that's what it says to too. Yeah, right? The Dunalog. Good one. I do like taking notes. We should have gotten a book. We need a little Kirk book. Toby says, as an assembly lover, love assembly, I missed the time when it was actually relevant to do cool tricks in the code. Me too. Hey, Toby, I don't know. You say assembly, so I love me some 8-bit computing. I ordered the new Commodore 64. I got to check on the status of that. What is the current status on that? I also pre-ordered the Atari 2600 Pac-Man. I know that's supposed to come out in October, but I think there was a slight delay in the Commodore 64 version. We're playing on an FPGA machine, by the way. We're using the Mr. FPGA. I think I still got 86Box pulled up. I really need to change that, don't I? Tonda would totally get me for not changing that. Let me let's put this on here. We got the Mr. so that people don't think we are using that. But yeah, the new Commodore 64 is a FPGA type system. Pretty excited about that. And right now also we're using our Commodore 64 Retro 8-bit do looking controller. Oh, look at that, Toby. Thank you so much for the follow. And guess what? Toby is our 2,600 follower. We had talked about it when we started that we like it when we roll the odometer. I don't think it's rolled over yet, but that follow should put us at the 2,600, which is Atari 2,600 is how I thought about it earlier. So it's a milestone for us. I mean, if it was, if it was any other number, maybe not, but 2,600, that means something. There it is. 2,600 right there. 2,600 followers. Thank you, Tubby, for being number 2,600 to make us on brand. Toby says, I would love to get a large sand machine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would love to as well. Man, that'd be awesome. All right. I've also got, we didn't start any 3D prints today. We should have done that. We got nothing on the 3D printers rocking right now. Not a thing. Cold beds, which may be okay because it's got kind of hot out there today. And it's out in the garage, and we don't have our cooling in place yet, so it's kind of warm out there. So that's PLA. We'll see. All right. Capkeeper says, software automatic mouth. Yes. Yes. So that's a great, we should talk about that for a second. So let's see. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of something different then. Maybe I'm thinking of something different. I thought I knew what I was talking about. Is that maybe I'm wrong. I thought you were talking about what is it? Software automatic mouth. That's funny. That is a thing. That is a thing. Text to speech TTS program written in JavaScript. That is hilarious. Sequential access memory. Yeah. The software automated. What is that? But yeah, Toby was specifically referring to this. If you're hello there. Welcome in, Tin Lobster. Oh, Tin Lobster, what is up, my friend? But this is what Toby's talking about. This is the software automatic mouth for the Commodore 64. There you go. Don't ask computers. Don't do it. Don't do it. I thought this is what he was. I thought he was referring to it. I guess not. Okay. All right. That is funny. That's wild. All right. What do I know? What do I know? Apparently, I don't know what I thought I knew. All right, here we go. All right. Immediately. Immediately. Okay, so that was the final thing we did. I should have been taking notes. I should have been taking copious notes.
Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God.
Okay, so
complete this divine mission.
So we were nice, and he did tell us thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. So that obviously means that there was an impact, right? There was a dialogue tree that ended in a result based on our actions. Will that impact the gameplay later on? I don't know. That's the question. So
you get no response.
Okay, so I talked to the sign. Can I look at the sign? I want to look at the sign. Tin Lobster, how is your Saturday, Sunday going? Capkeeper says, Sam is a software-only speech program on the Commodore 64 and others. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. The sequential access memory, because I started thinking about all those. I only know that term because of my old boss. Either magnetic tape or drum memory. I did go down a little rabbit hole one time with the magnetic tape. And I think I might have looked at a little bit of the drum memory stuff too. Oh, it's a tube computer. Really, Captain Kipper. Interesting. I think I follow him. Usagi? I think I do. All right. I want to see. Oh, you can choose I. Okay, I must not have been going up high enough. All mining equipment use this road. Okay, so I just wasn't looking. I wasn't going high enough on that.
A quickly constructed Spartan shelter, primarily used by fledgling colonies.
Tin Lobster says, no complaints. Just kick him back. When's your vacay start? I done the vacay, man. I'm back from the vacay. Yeah, 1st September, I was hardly here at all. We back. Oh, Toby does follow him. Very good. Yeah, kind of like me. I got my subscribe list on YouTube is huge. Huge.
A quickly constructed Spartan.
I wish, Tin Lobster. I need another one already. I need a vacation for my vacation, yo. No.
On the other side of the trees is Idle Mountain, a tall, forbidding place. You have a vague feeling
of danger. All right, let's get out of that mode. Let's get out of that mode. All right, I'm starting to get a hang of the how this user interface works. Oh, so I have to completely talk to him first maybe before he'll follow me? Okay, so we're in here. We got some people hurt. Hey, guess what? It's time to make good. Let's make some friends. All right, McCoy, where you at? Where you at? Is that... No, that's... Oh, who's this? Is that McCoy? All right, so got McCoy. Gonna look at his stuff here. I'm gonna choose McCoy. So I guess it doesn't matter which character I've chosen. So, okay, then I know go to bag of holding. Where I got that.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
Ah, so we do need to make a note. Hypoditoxin. Wonder if this will be part of the story later on. Also,
some assistance.
Oh, there's Brother Stephen.
It grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
Oh, here we go. Fetch quest. All right, hey, Ted Lobster, I did see that thing that Tonda's got. We need to talk about that pinball controller, and maybe we'll talk about it here just in a second because I believe our Twitch channel is about to have a little ad, and we do that so that we don't have to have ads at different spaces. We all can chill out. We're going to come back to the game right after the ad for Twitch, and maybe we'll go and take a look at that pinball controller and talk about a thrifty store pickup I got, and I think this is pretty good because it's almost time for spooky season. Only 40 days left, I believe, until Halloween, and I was at the thrift store recently picking up some things, and one of the things I picked up is a VHS. There we go. So we got some Goosebumps from the 90s, right? Lots of gotcha scares and giggles, says the Los Angeles Times. It's like a pretty decent long tape there. I mean, at first I thought it was going to be just like a single episode, maybe like 30 minutes, but this looks like maybe one of those longer ones. But the thing that I was so impressed by is this thing is in really good shape. I have plenty of VHSs from the 80s and 90s, and I am telling you, this thing is nice. It is minty. And look at this. It's even got the card stuff that came with it. Oh man, look, what? Look at, I didn't even know this was in here. I did make sure that the video tape was in there because I always check that. But look at this. We got a bookmark in this thing. So, oh, there we go. It's upside down. Hot diggity dog. Look at that. I got my quota for the day. Hey, look at that. I don't know if you can kind of tell it. It's got like a little covered sheen on it. Usually you would only feel this like on a it is 3D. I was about to say, usually only see these on a 3D. I wonder if I can turn it just enough so that you can see the 3D. Odd, you can't do it. I wonder if it's because this is not in stereo. Let's just see if it's a camera thing. Let's flip over to our rear cam and look at that one. Interesting. Oh wait, I think you can see the effect somewhat on this one. Maybe that camera is... No, you can't quite see. I guess it is a stereoscopic illusion. It's got those little raised ridges on it. You probably can see it there. See that banding going on there? It's like got a plastic kind of cover with banding on it. Or not banding, but like little grooves, right? So I guess at a certain angle you could see something, but can I get far enough over? Is it just... I guess you have to have stereo vision for it to work. Oh, you can almost kind of see it. If you turn it, see the bones that are kind of coming up there? If you turn it all the way to the side. Interesting. How about if I go this way? Is it kind of the same situation? Interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, this thing is mint as well. That is wild. I paid a whole whopping $3 for it. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, look at this. We got some old 20th Century Fox stuff here too. Oh, look at this. Oh, it hasn't even, the seal hasn't even been broken on it. Oh, what is down in here? Can I pull anything out, or is it you gotta break the package to get into it? Oh, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, you can kind of see down in there maybe a little bit. I can see some more Goosebump stuff going in there. I don't know where somebody kept this thing yet, but man, they kept it in really good condition. Almost don't even want to. Kind of could see it there. Got some more Goosebump stuff. There we go. Get Goosebumps. All right. Well, I don't want to break that. I mean, I'm not a collector, but somebody else may be, and I don't want to ruin it for them. Man, I don't think this thing has never even been played. I don't think this has ever even been played. I wonder if they opened it. I think this might have been in cellophane, and they just never opened it. Whoever originally had it probably just never opened it. Like I said, it's in such great condition, and sometimes the thrift store people will open stuff just to make sure that the actual price, to make sure that somebody has it, like opened the shrink before. I don't think this. Look how tight that wind is on that side. Look how tight that tape is. I don't think this has ever been played. And look how, I don't know. I could be wrong, but still. I mean, not that videotapes have like high value or anything, but just as a curiosity, viewers beware, baby. Shy, quiet Carly Beth is an easy target. Everyone's teasing and practical jokes, but this Halloween, she's found a wonderfully spooky mask that has her tormentors scared and running. Not Carly Beth. Watch Goosebumps. This would be 1992, the same year as maybe this game. Let me see. Looking for dates. I'm always looking for a date. Also looking for run times. Modified from its original version. It's been formatted for your TV, which is what you would expect, right? I mean, it should be all 4x3. I wouldn't think it'd be anything different. Here we go. Here's some run times actually on this sticker. It's closed caption, hi-fi stereo. 95, so a couple years after that. I still don't see a run. No, still don't see a run time. Oh, 44 minutes. 44 minutes. There you go. All right. Toby says, by the way, do you still know what you needed to heal that infection in game? Looks like you are really good at distracting yourself. Nailed it, Toby. No. That's why I said I need a journal. Let's see, though. Can probably scroll back up. Here we go. Maybe of some assistance. The Loraxian. I'm glad you said something because I was about to close that window out. Sure enough. It's about to close that window out. Maybe of some assistance, the Loraxian. It grows. It's a berry, so that's probably important because I'm not going to recognize something. I'm looking for a berry near the mouth. So this was highlighted. It would say berry, mouth, cave, acquire hypoditoxin from the berry. Okay. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave, but that's fine. We got phasers. Dude. Also, I got to say something. I got to say just one thing. Is this guy an alien? Look what is wrong with his knees. Is that... I mean, I know they're aliens, but this guy's got regular feet, right? At first I was like, oh, it must just be maybe there's just all these aliens are humanoids, right? But, this guy's feet look a little normal. But look at what is this guy? He's got backwards legs like The Arrival. Is it The Arrival? The one with Charlie Sheen, where that kid is like, got his legs on backwards. Is that? Oh, interesting. All right, so let's.
There's nothing there required.
All right, so we got a quest. Captain Kipper got to run. Have a great week. You too, Captain. Have a good one. It's nice hanging out with you. Horse legs. It's got some horse legs. Did that just? I think we just crashed. I'm not moving. I'm getting audio, but we're not moving. Of course, maybe the CD's loading. I wouldn't think so, though. This thing's really sitting there. We'll give it a second. We'll be patient. Toby says, look like hooves. That's what I was thinking too. He's the only one with facial hair and head hair as well. Everybody else has been shaven. So I think this guy's a spy. Well, I mean, if it's going to crash anyway, we might as well look at our options here. Let's see. We can't do like a save state because this is DOS. But we could cycle through our CPU presets to see if maybe there's a hiccup here. All right, there it goes. All right. All right, so we're just gonna ramp it up to 46. I guess it was just that long of a load time, maybe. Look how fast he's running. He's like, I'm out, buttholes. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Some Romulans. Romulans, right? Not Klingons. These are Romulans. Oh, what the? They shot the red shirt. This proved they were serious. Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to be doing anything here? Okay. Was that McCoy? Spock is down. McCoy is down. It's just me. Am I supposed to be doing something? Oh, I am. I'm supposed to be doing something. So it's not like a random encounter where you take... It's not like... Because I thought it was going to be a random encounter where you took turns. But it's real time. Okay, so... Yeah, so we need to load that previously saved game. I think you're supposed to do something. I think you're right. Oh, man, does that mean I'm going to have to go all the way back to the beginning? Oh, my gosh. That's fine. We learned something. Do we need to equip our phasers first? All right, so let's run through these cycles just real quick. We'll just... No, don't go that way. All right, let's get down here. Let's get down. Get down. Let's talk to this guy.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
We're just going to go with the first one.
Certainly, Captain Kirk.
All right.
Not aliens
we don't need to do that. We're going to go through that.
Demons,
First choices again. We know the story.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
That's fine.
The area is exceptionally stable, Tech. Thank you for your courtesy.
All right, so that's what we needed. All right. Let's get in here and get this information. We'll do a save. We'll do a save before we go out of this next time. And possibly gear up. All right, let's first of all, come in. No. You think it would surprise them if I yelled that? I think I could. All right. I don't need that. There we go. I need that. I need to get this, and then I need to grab this, that.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his...
I may be of some assistance.
Okay, and that cues that up. All right, let's get out of that part. We're going to guide Kirk out. Toby says, it means I love you. I didn't know that. How do you say that? Just can you tell it to me phonetically? Kamasabe? Kamasab. Something like that. All right. Let's gear up here. Okay, so this one of them's stun and one's kill. All right.
Jim, you should relax a little more.
But does that mean I got my gun out? I don't know how to use the gun yet. Toby says that was a horrible pronunciation. Well, yeah. Because I'm no good at it. All right, let's see.
Will not solve our current situation.
Oh, shut up, Spock. You don't know. You don't know what I got going in my head. I can see the future.
Save new game.
S as SH in shoe or bush. Okay. So is it Shumu? Shumu? Did I pronounce that? M as in mother. Shema? Shema Sabah? Shema Shabah? Am I getting it? Shema Shabah? Am I close? All right, let's see here. Description. And those were... I'm right about that, right? Those were Romulans, right? Am I spelling Romulans right? My God. I bet some ROMs. There we go. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Wait, Kirk. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Oh, wait. What am I supposed to do here? Okay, when I do that, does it pause? All right. So does that pause the game when I do this? All right, got that guy. Got that guy. Got that. Oh, no, we lost Red Shirty. We lost Red Shirty.
And the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
Klingons. Dadgummit, it is Klingons. I forget that the old Klingons look kind of like Romulans.
I guess they don't make Klingons like they used to, sir.
This is the original series. All right, so we're looking for berries. Can we search these guys? All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to search these guys.
They look like Klingons.
Captain, we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam.
Sumas Bay?
Okay?
Is that a B-E Bay? Is that Bay or Ba? Bay? Bah. Dang it, Toby. Dang it. It was Klingons.
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
Oh, my red shirt guy's up.
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea. Kirk out.
Is that like, does your party recover if you all don't die?
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
So, oh, boy, you're really breaking it down, Toby. You breaking it down. Okay, he slowly stood up when I wasn't looking. Makes sense. And I guess it's going to be the same no matter what I do. Yes, it's going to be no matter what I look at. All right.
Mount Idle rises up.
Oh, interesting. My eyes are they blinking or are they closing at certain points when I'm mousing over top? Let's hold still. Oh, it's moving. It's looking around. I don't care for that. I don't care for that. All right.
Mount Idle
All right. Do I have to go? Do I have to move forward?
Surrounded by some beautiful shrubbery.
All right. So okay. So
these are very beautiful Doctus cattails.
ooh, is cattails. We're looking for berries, right?
These branzite pods add a nice touch to the local flora.
What was he supposed to be looking for again? Let's see if we can start collecting stuff.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything.
Loraxian berries? Like the Lorax?
You fail to obtain.
Is it one of my specific characters, maybe?
The branzite pod is similar to Terran milkweed, except that the silk pods are in bright iridescent colors. Nothing to report. Doctus cattails are similar to their Terran namesake, except that they are known to cause hives if in contact with flesh for any amount.
That's not good.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Yeah,
Nothing to report.
Yeah, I think I've kind of investigated the area, so I'm going to start moving.
Captain.
I was trying not to move as to avoid any type of consequences.
This is definitely not a real Klingon.
Oh, look at this. It's definitely not a real Klingon, Jim. Oh, snap. McCoy just uncovered a mystery.
This is definitely not a real Klingon.
Oh, look at that. When it said the cave opening, did it mean like inside the cave? I'm assuming. All right, so I'm assuming it meant inside the cave. Oh, wait, here we go. I was being too cautious. All right. Grabby, grabby. Or do I have to analyze it first? Nope. Just going to grab it.
Retrieved a sample of berries.
Oh, I want to go down the hall. Oh, I love this game. It's so smart. It's like, hey, here's your objective, but here's some flashing lights down a cave. You sure don't want to do this before you drop off your quest? Ah! No wonder people love this game so much. All right. How do I just off screen? Okay, so just go off the screen. They still dead? Yes, Jim. They're still dead. Get the reflection of the trees and stuff in the mirrors. I mean, the mirrors and windows. All right. Let's look in our inventory. Or do we just talk to him? Ah, we do have the berries. All right, so.
Nothing happens.
Oh. Supposed to give it to this guy?
Jim, these need to be processed first.
Oh. I gotta process them?
Happens. Nothing happens.
Is there like a quest log?
Nothing happens.
Do we need to take them back to the other?
Nothing happens.
I assume we need to take them back to the other place, right? Because that museum thing, because it had all those beakers and stuff. I thought he said he could do it. Am I? I can't remember. I definitely should have written something down. Can I go talk? Let me go talk to the guy first. Maybe he will remind me. Well, that red shirt's got a really big nose. He's got a really big nose. Let's try this again.
He is too busy consoling. He is too busy consoling the wounded man.
Dang it! That was the guy I was talking to, right?
Oh, I see you found
here we
the
go.
berries.
Oh.
Meet me in my lab.
Okay. All right. Now we're doing. Wonder if I hadn't have done that, if it would just have done it anyway. So the guy I was actually talking wasn't the weird hoof leg guy. It was that guy. Meet me in my lab. All right. Yeah.
Welcome to my study. Feel free.
Since we were nice to him.
My medical and scientific equipment is surely not so sophisticated as you're accustomed to. But if there's anything you wish to use, please feel free. Also, I would be interested in anything you might have to show me.
Okay. All right. Yes, I do have something to show you. My berries! Would you like to see my berries?
The settings on the Ardak 4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
Now, he says in the machine at Ardak 4, and he said this is the Ardak 4, right? Is this the Ardak 4? Can't remember. Let me investigate real quick.
Fascinating, Captain. It is
Okay, so that is the Ardak 4. All right. Back to the berries. Get the berries. So the berries in Ardak 4. Oh, look at him just shoving them in there.
A quantity of hypoditoxin.
Okay.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible.
Brother Chubb. I forgot to know his name. Brother Chubb. Brother Chubb. Now, is it in our inventory already, or do we have to grab it out of the thing? All right, so it's in there. All right. Man, I'm really liking this. Dude, I see why people like this game so much. It's juicy. I like it. It's juicy like those berries we picked up. All right, let's talk to him.
He is too busy.
Nope. All right. So, givvies. All right, we do it.
Thank you. You're most kind.
Now will his bandage fall off? Is that it?
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike. I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
You know, that's always a good question. I'm always curious, Toby, whenever I'm playing a game and they put a time mechanic, if it is just a threat. Like, Like, I always get mad at hurry up mechanics that have no consequences. I'm like, don't rush me if there's not going to be any punishment, because I will run. And if there's no punishment, I'll be like, oh, I feel cheated. Feel cheated. All right.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
McCoy always got a quip.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain,
real low simmer of
go up the mountain. I hope afterward
tension between those two.
My study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
I am Brother Grisnash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Grisnash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Captain. See how this guy's doing.
I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they look like?
Like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin. Truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished.
Yes.
For my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
Kirk's concerned. The demons didn't follow you? I don't like demons.
No.
Brother Chubb.
Brother Kandre was, or is, my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him.
Oh no.
He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing.
Oh, we gotta look for that.
Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
Gate of hell itself. I'd expect to see so much religion v science in this one, or superstition v realist. Fascinating.
Boxes of supplies and mining equipment litter the floor.
Oh, very good. Somebody knows their Trek lore.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
Let's take a look at these gems now.
A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized animal.
Star Trek, no. Klingon, yes. I've never learned. I could barely learn human languages. I have a hard time with that. Klingon seems like it would be as difficult. I can do a little. What do they call it? Pig Latin. That's about it. All right, let's see here. Is this guy gonna help us do some more stuff? I can't remember what. Let's go back to the cave. But first, let's always save before we go to the dangerous areas, right? This does seem to be a long load time, but it may be because I may have some of the settings in my Mister to tell it to to do it as it's supposed to be. Let's see. I can't remember if I set it to like. What's this TSS fix? Last time I cycled through the CPUs and that seemed to do something. Yeah, I don't know why. Interesting. Save here.
Save new game.
Does it stack those? I think it only shows me my last save, right? Unlike real language, it has no exceptions, so it's really nice to use. Oh, I did not know that, Toby. Maybe I do need to look at that. But you have to rewire your brain for the OVS word order. Oh, interesting. So, I've already had my mind blown this week listening to Project Hail Mary, listening to the alien languages in that. Let's get in this cave, see what we're going to see. See if we see some monsters. Oh, get my phasers out. We're going to blast these rocks. Oh, I love this music.
Captain, the structure is extremely unstable. I would not recommend disturbing the lower section.
Okay, so we gotta work our way down.
Assume firing positions.
Assume firing positions. Pew. Yeah. This feels like Star Trek, man. That's what you did.
There's no
apparent
effect.
A person. A person. Let's see.
Captain, this course of action is ineffectual.
Okay, so we've removed enough. We've revealed what we were looking for anyway, right? All right, let's get McCoy over here on this. I'm sure I got some shortcut keys I probably could use.
This man is badly hurt and suffering from shock and exposure as well.
We'll fix him.
One of the acolytes who was trapped by the rockfall.
What are we supposed to do here? Can we talk to him? Hey, get up. Little mouth. Toby says, I still have problems with spoken Klingon beyond basic sentences. Yeah, because I'm supposed to have like a bunch of like gravelies and stuff. I'm no good at that either.
Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a bellhop. This man's too hurt to be moved.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So I guess you can move some people in some cases, maybe? All right.
Nothing to report, Captain.
I was wanting to tell you that to beam this guy up to the med bay or something. Let's see.
I think Dr. McCoy would be better suited.
I did that, but Dr. McCoy didn't give me anything. He was just like, oh, I got a med kit right there. Can I med kit this guy? Or does that just work on us?
It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Oh, it's a near thing, but he'll live. Very good. Look at the animation. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good animation.
Oh, thank you, kind soul,
Brother
for
Kandri.
saving my life. Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle.
Miracle.
And given.
Oh, look at the time. Look at that. Yep, I got to cut out about 2:45, so we got about 5 more minutes. Now, usually I stream on Monday nights at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, but I have been tuning in on Saturdays and Sundays trying to catch up because of some of the times I'm not able to stream on the Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, definitely back Monday for some more Star Trek 25th Anniversary Edition. So tune in for that at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And then on Tuesday, we'll be talking about this on the Play Retro Show, the podcast I do with co-host Scott Johnson, where we talk about retro video games. And this week, we are covering the Star Trek 25th Anniversary Edition and more. So be sure to tune in to that. And that is on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I will probably be back on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time for our regular scheduled shenanigans. But the last couple of weeks, Saturdays and Sundays, I've been doing sometimes around either 10 a.m. Eastern Time or 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I haven't quite solidified the schedule yet, but, that's how it goes. Tubby says, that's fine, but I have trouble remembering the whole sentence as you first get what, and only the last part tells you the who. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, let's save this bad boy. And then we'll come back to it. What was this guy's name? Inscription, what's his name? Hurt guy. Let's just call him Hurt. That won't be confusing at all. All right. Yeah, that's about it. So, hey, I had fun today. Let's take a look to see if I think Tondagosa is online. We definitely should raid in on Tondagosa. If you're not following Tondagosa, what are you even doing in your life? Tondagosa is a good friend of mine. Big into pinball, got me into doing some pinball as well. Our local arcade is about to reopen. Earlier this year, they had a problem with they had a big leak in the roof and caused all kinds. I'm assuming they're reopening. They've been airing out everything. They've been working on the place. They have a bunch of stuff plugged in, so I'm assuming they're doing that. But Tondagosa right now is playing Ultima Underworld 2 DOS 1993. Right after this, I think Tonda also recently played a couple of the Star Trek games as well. So we're gonna raid in on my good friend Tondagosa, retro game streamer extraordinaire, and just a great all-around guy. So let's do that. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Toby, for being the 2,600 subscriber on our Twitch channel. Thank you so much for that. And what else is going on? Just so much stuff. Got a lot of 3D projects going on. 3D printer projects. Got a lot of just everything. Just everything. Retro stuff. 3D printing. Programming. You name it, we're doing it. All right. Let's raid over to Tonda, and I will see you guys on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, guys. It's been fun. Let's do it again.